everyone, this week I've been busy making autumn themed things for swaps in my journaling groups, in the journaling groups that I'm in. And I had a few bits left over and I thought, you know, the colours are so gorgeous and some of the kits that I've downloaded from Etsy are just beautiful. And I thought, well, I don't want to make myself a full autumn journal. That would be crazy. But what I thought I would do was make a little journal insert. So I've got 4 pages here. So that's 8 single pages, so 16 sides. I thought that'll be plenty for me for autumn. I easily won't use that many. So I printed my pages double-sided and I only printed off the pages that I could write all over, if you like. Some of them had pictures in the middle and some of them, you know, were a bit too dark all over to write on. So what I did, I just printed off, out of the 10 pages I could have printed, I just printed 4 of them and I printed them double-sided. So I printed them on one side, turned them over and then printed again on the other side. So they're all very similar, just leafy edged pages. But I thought what I'll do, I'll elastic them into my current journal. So I can add them in with some elastic and I can take them in and out as I want. I can add or take away from them if I want to. And I've got a few ideas of things I wanted to do. So I downloaded a fairy kit, which, oh, I absolutely love it. Look at this. Look at this picture. As soon as I saw that, I thought that is a journal cover. So what I've done, I printed off two of the same picture that will be big enough to cover the front of my journal with a little bit of a border. So I'm going to glue that down onto there and then I'm going to use the foam tape to glue this bit onto the top. And then I've also done the leaves at the top and I've done one of the little leaves near her foot. So I'll do that now. I'll just get it glued straight onto my book. So I can now go over some of the bits, like some of the leaves, and just add a little tiny shimmer to them. Not, you know, not massively, but just a little bit of a shimmer to the leaves, I thought. And maybe I could add some to her wings. I do love a bit of shimmer, a bit of glitter. I don't mind it at all. A little bit on her skirt I thought would be nice. Yeah. Not too much because we want her to look autumnal, but yeah, I do think a bit of sparkle goes a long way. There we are. So that's the journal cover done, basically. I just love it so much, and when I move it, you should be able to see that shimmer there. Yeah, oh, just love it. It's not quite sitting right, but because it's not sitting right, it looks more 3D, I think. So let's leave that to dry a minute up there while we do something else. So here are the little pockets that I've got, and I have to say I wasn't that impressed with them. Let me show you. Let me show you my ATC cards that I did. I'm so pleased with them. So one thing's the ATC cards, and they did have to come in a folio, something that was holding them. So I made a folio out of an A4 piece of paper. I folded it. I'm sending those little bits extra with it. I folded it into 3 with a little extra bit to tuck over. And I tied it together with a piece of orange cord and some string. I put a little, I love that little dangle up there. It says pumpkin on it. Then this says Harvest Moon, and you can see the jams and things, jams and chutneys there. And they're lifted off the page with the tape as well, as is the Harvest Moon. I love it so much. So here are the actual pockets. I've just made 3 pockets, and on them I've put these 3 pictures, which I just love. And then here are the 3 cards. So look at that one. I love it. I've made it stick up from the page. It's made it 3D, and I made this 3D as well. And they're little sayings. This one said, I would rather sit on a pumpkin and have it all to myself than be crowded on a velvet cushion. And that's by Henry David Thoreau. And then this one says, as long as autumn lasts, I shall not have hands, canvas and colours enough to paint the beautiful things I see. And that was Vincent van Gogh. And you can see there's 2 little chicks here, look, all in autumn colours. And I've made those stand up off the page as well. And then this one says, wild is the music of autumnal winds amongst the faded woods. And that's William Wordsworth. And on this one we've got books, and I've made the books stand up off the page. So yes, that was I mean, I'm just so delighted with it, and I would love to receive something like this. So I thought, well, I'll tell you what, I'll make myself one as well. So I'm going to make one, but as I say, with journaling cards in it. Yeah. And as I said, I did put that picture on the front because I loved the jars there. This is the closure, just to keep it closed and just to add a little bit of extra decoration with the string and the cord. And then I have got 3 of these little pockets. They actually came in that pocket, and I thought, well, you can't flipping see it if you put that in there. So I swapped them over. And then this one, it's actually got a band on the front with a circle in the middle, but because it's the same colour, you can't see it, and it's got 2 journaling cards in which you can't see either. But anyway, I'll show you what I did to mine to make them look, to make it a little bit different. And they were just printable with one of the journaling packs I downloaded on Etsy. And I've downloaded loads. I must have downloaded 6 or 7. I just love them. And they're all autumnal themed. And then we've got these. These are miniature file folders. Autumn themed miniature file folders. So I've got the one with the 2 little, what do you call them? I've forgotten what you call them. Raccoons, is it? Yeah, raccoons, I think. Then this one, it's got gourd on the front, and it's got that basket of pumpkins on it. I had to make 5. This one I love. It says Harvest Moon, and it's got a bunny on it and a mushroom and a pumpkin, and it's just plain yellow inside. This one says The Harvest, and it's got jars of fruits and things, and it's got biscuits, and it's got a pumpkin. And then the last one was this one. I love this, and it says squash on it. So they were my 5 little file folders that I made in the autumn theme as well, which is what's been getting me in the mood, you know, to make my own. So these are the little journaling things. I mean, you can write on the back of them. There's quite a lot of room on the back of them to write on. You can't write a great deal on there because it's so small, but this one I've changed. What I did was get some different paper to make one of the cards so that it actually stands out and you can see there's a card there. And I made this bigger and in the different card as well. And it's just a little, it came on an A4 page, and it's just a little floating pocket basically. So if I wanted to, I could decorate the front of these as well. There's quite a few bits I've cut out to decorate things with. So I've got lots of bits and pieces left over. I've got these bits here. I've got these here, which was one of the options I was going to do for one of my ATC cards, but decided on the chickens instead. This here was a printable as well from one of the things. It says, a gentle breeze whispers through the branches as I meander through nature's dances. Isn't that nice? It doesn't say who that's by, but I'm going to cut that out. And I'm going to put that... Yeah, if you just go onto Etsy and type in autumn journal kit, loads will come up. I mean, I bought 3 autumn journal kits last night. One was a Halloween one and 2 were autumn journals, and it cost me £2.50 for all 3 together because they were on sale. I couldn't believe it. And I got literally hundreds of pages, hundreds. One was the fairy kit, which I've used for my cover. There's lots of other fairies in there, but I just loved the cover. Loved that one for the cover. One was a whimsical Halloween journal, which had like nearly 200 pages. And the last one, which had nearly 300 pages, was the one with like these backgrounds and things in it. And then I still had others as well that I'd not, that I'd got last year. So I thought, well, I'll use those. And then I saw the it was the fairy one that made me go and look at the shop, and it said if you buy 3 things you get 50% off. I thought, well, you're getting 1 free then, aren't you? Which I did. And I can just do a little hole in there with my little hole punch. So I did get one of them free, and it only cost me £2.50 for all 3 together. So, less than £1 each. I'll try and link that actual shop in my description for you. So, that one's okay. I've done that one, but one of these 2... I can find them now. I've lost them somewhere. Have I put them in here? What have I done with them? Sometimes I marvel at my own stupidity. Yeah, I do, honestly. I had the blooming things and now I can't find them. Here they are. Lele! Layla's shouting growling at Tootie Bell. Tootie Bell's blind and can't see, and if she gets too near Layla, that's what Layla does, she shouts at her. So I'm going to put that on there with some of this tape, which I love. I love this foam tape. I'll cut a bit off and put it between the holes. There's Tootie coming back. She'll get in her bed in a minute. She's had her tea, so... Here we go. Right. Yeah. A gentle breeze whispers through the branches as I meander through nature's dances. Very nice. So I'm going to put that on there. Like that. And then that can be put... I could perhaps put 2 of those on a page like that, couldn't I? Maybe make one into a pocket or something. Or I could put them like that and make them into a belly band. Couldn't I? Something like that. But I want something for the front of here now. And I really could do with that being bigger, couldn't I? It's a bit too little, really. It's just me being a pain, I know. So what can I put on the front of there? I've cut out loads of things. And I had this idea with this pumpkin. I saw on Hither and Yon Studio that she had been doing the round pockets. I've seen quite a few people do them. But this week, Hither and Yon's Friday freebie was actually a circle pocket. And you cut out your 2 circles, cut one of them in half, put the half on top of the full circle, and you've got a little round pocket that you can move around your journal. And I thought, well, for my autumn journal, I can do that, but with a pumpkin. So I could make myself a round pumpkin pocket. This truck, I thought if I fussy cut it like that across the top, that will make a good pocket as well at the bottom of the page. It's a nice size to go on the page. So and these are to go in the corner of pages. So I want something to go on the front of here. That would be too big. That's too big. That's going to be my folio that I'll show you. These are all too big. I love that snail. So what I'm going to do for my journaling cards is cut that snail out and put it on top of that one, and that'll be, they actually could just be could be ATC cards, couldn't they? And I've done the same with the fairy, the pumpkins and the mushrooms. So there for that. Then in here I've got, oh, I have got this other thing. It says, the autumn leaves crunch beneath my boots. Yeah, that one will be all right on the other one, won't it? So let's use that on the other one. So I'm going to put that on there. So that just makes it look a little bit more, a little bit nicer, I think. This one can be a floating pocket, and I will probably pin it to the side of a page or something and use it as a tuck while I'm doing that. I want to be able to write on my pages, which is why I've made them, you know, light as they are. So I don't want to be covering them up, but I don't mind pinning things to them. Or making a pocket at the bottom that I can tuck things in. Maybe I could just tuck those two into a pocket or something. Yeah, I'll have to see, but I can definitely do that with that one. So let's make this folio. Let me show you how I did it. So I folded it into three, roughly into three. Needs to be wide enough for your cards to fit in. So here are my cards. Yeah, they'll easily fit in there, won't they? And I chose this floral colour, floral paper that's in autumnal colours. I really liked it. So I'm going to go like that, and then over again, and then I've got a little bit there to fold over as well, and that can be, well, not my closure, but it can sort of keep everything together, can't it? And then I cut the top off and use that to make the pockets. So let's cut it off about out there, I think. And then this will be my pockets, and it needs to be a little bit thinner than the actual folio flaps, if you like, because it has to, they have to fit onto there, don't they? And they're going to be quite big, so I need to cut it down a bit. I'm going to cut it down to about there, and then I'm going to put a notch in my pockets. Here's my notch maker. Make sure it's in the middle, needs to be a little bit further that way, I think. That's it. My notch maker's not always keen to go through all, you know, to go through more than one layer. So then what I'll do is, because it's only for me, I haven't done it two-sided. I did do the other one two-sided. I will stick my pockets in there, there and there like that. I'll do them with double-sided tape. You don't have to watch me do that. There we go. So that's the pockets put into place, and then it will still fold up like that. I'll put a picture on the front, and I'll put a journaling card in each pocket. So these are the cards I'm going to use. They are about the same size as an ATC card, because I was going to make them into ATC. I probably still will make them into ATC cards, but for now I'm just going to make journaling cards. Let me see, do I want to save the, I think I might save those for my ATC cards. I've got other things in here I can use to make journaling cards. So I love this one here, look, with the rabbit in the I love the little hedgehog. Let's do the books. I'm going to have to cut them down narrower because they won't fit into my thing otherwise, will they? Yeah, they won't fit into my pocket otherwise. If you want to make yourself a folio like that, an A4 folio or any size folio, just do what I did. Fold it roughly into 3, save yourself a little flap. You could close your flap with Velcro. You could close it with, just like I'm going to do with a tie closure. And if you have 12 by 12 papers, just use one of those. So that'll fit into there, and that'll be a much bigger now journaling card for me. And if I wanted to, I could have, I'll just cut it down slightly a bit small because I don't want it hanging over the top. I could have made it 3D as well, but I'm gonna save that for my ATC cards. So there's my little journaling card. I will put something else on the pocket. So chuffed with that, loving these pictures, and I really wanted to use them. So I'm wondering if I can get away with, yeah, I should be able to get away with that as long as I am careful. So let's, I mean, there's nothing to stop me. I think I'll do that. There's nothing to stop me from folding it in half and popping it in, and you know, that way I'll have double the journaling space, won't I? So I'll do that. I'll round the corners. So then I can just fold it in half, and then I've still got the whole picture, but I can open it up, journal on it, and then pop it back into there. It's a nice little hidden, well, it's not hidden, but yeah, nice little journal spot that'll be. And I can do the same with the bunny rabbit. Oh, don't rip the hedgehog. I'm not sure whether I've got something else I can... Oh, I'm just gone and torn the blooming rabbit. I'll have to cut it a little bit shorter, that's all. There we go. I've still got my full bunny picture there, which is what I wanted. Yeah, so if you've got any card at all, will do. You can buy journaling packs that are autumnal themed. The range is a great place to get things like that. So, or even B&M, Home Bargains sometimes have things like that. They definitely have autumnal themed things. So I've got those 3 in there like that. And now what I want is a little picture to go on to the actual pocket, just to make it look pretty. So let's see what I've got. I've got my hedgehog. I wonder if I can trim him round a bit. There we go. Will he fit on one, or is it going to be too big? Yeah, it's going to be a bit too big, but I think we probably could still, or maybe I could put him on the front there. We'll see. We've got him there anyway. Oh, I've got these. Oh yes, I can use these. This is one, which is some jars and a pumpkin. So it's like the fruits of your harvest, fruits of your labour, if you like. So let's cut these out. I love the jars. I love all the blooming pictures. That's the trouble. I was really fed up that it was autumn already. You know, I didn't feel like I'd had a summer really. And yeah, I was fed up that it was autumn already, and then I started doing autumnal things and thinking, oh well, they're really lovely, I'd really like some of those in my own journal. So yeah, I'm going to glue that on there like that with the glue stick, the massive glue stick. I've got some paper there that's a little bit of cardboard that's... Lele, shush! Layla's shouting at people going past. This glue stick is not too gluey, but it's not too sticky either. That's the trouble. So I'm only testing it on my own things at the minute. We'll see how well it goes. Lele, shush! And then the one that I cut out, I'll put some of the 3D tape on. Lele, shush! 3D tape on it. Oh, she's a noisy mare. No, Lay! So that's all I do, is cut out a smaller or fussy cut a smaller piece of the picture. In this instance it's the jars and the pumpkin. Then I use the foam card, which I've got loads of because I bought it by mistake on Temu, and I just love it. I don't know why I love it so much. I just really do. Then I've got the bunnies here. I can do the bunnies. And then I've also got... I thought I've got another one. Where's the third one? Is that one? No, that's not one, is it? I don't think I had a third one. Never mind. If I haven't, I'll find something, I'm sure. Let's put the bunnies on this end one. And then if it's something different in the middle, it won't matter, will it? So that's the little folio made. This is more or less exactly what I did for the other one, but I did it... Oh, really? I did it double-sided, and I also put words up here, but we don't need that in this one because it's got the thing. I think I will put a picture on here, though. Or perhaps I'll put a picture on there, yeah. I could put the hedgehog on there with some tape behind him, couldn't I? Let's see what else I've got. Lele, no! I've got lots of things in here. That mushroom's gorgeous, isn't it? I wonder if I could get the mushroom and the hedgehog on there. Put the hedgehog on 3D. Let's try that. Right, so that's my little folio, and then I'm just going to get some string to tie it with. Piece of string and a piece of ribbon. I've actually got some brown ribbon left over because for my last one I was going to do... Wow, that was a really good guess on length, wasn't it? I didn't get far. I was going to do 3 colours, but it was too bulky. So for this one, I'm just going to do use it up for this one. Yeah, instead of... I had brown, orange and string, and it was just too bulky, so I just used the string and the orange, and this time I'm just going to use the brown and the string. Just tie them up together like they're one piece. And that will be a little folio to go into the journal. Yeah, I didn't want a full autumn journal because I wouldn't have used it. But I thought I could have an autumn insert, couldn't I? That's what I'm doing. Thought that would be a good idea, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I really like the idea of it, and I like using the papers and things myself so I can use them as well. That's what I liked. So, and on the one that I'm sending as well, I did make a hole in here and put a little dangle, so I might do that as well. I did put an orange, because all my other colours are not really, I could do with a red one really, couldn't I? But no, I'll go with orange because it's the nearest I've got to an autumnal colour. Yeah, I'm going to go with that yellowy orange colour. And I just made a hole in here. Like so. And then I popped my little hole in there, and then I need to get a load more dangles made. I'm planning on having a dangle making session at some point, but it's just getting around to it, isn't it? Right, let's see what I've got in here that I can put. I don't have many things that'll go on it, okay. I mean, I've got mushrooms, but they're a bit large, aren't they? I suppose it would be all right, but see if I've got any smaller mushrooms. I thought I had. Well, I suppose that one's a bit smaller, isn't it? Oh yeah, that would look nice. So I've got my little pin, and I'm going to put a few of these. I've got some golden, like bronzy coloured beads, very autumnal coloured, I thought, really pretty. So I'm going to put some of those, like the goldy bronzy coloured ones on. Then see if I've got a little, see I've got an orange, little orange, what looks like leaves or feathers there. Then we'll put the mushroom on. And then on the last one I had the word pumpkin. So I'll see if I can find the word pumpkin. Well, not the word pumpkin, any word will do, but see if I can find a word. I know I've got words, I've got them all over the place. Here's somewhat. Falling leaves, harvest, bonfire, scarecrow. Let's have equinox. We'll have equinox and just poke a hole through it with your pin. And if you wanted to, you could even have a bit of brown ribbon on it as well. I've got a little bit left over there, so we might as well have that as well. That really has made a cute little dangle. And then just put it through the hole and pin it closed. So that's my little very easy folio done. And if you wanted to, if you're doing it just for journaling cards, you could make these into little belly bands at the top there as well. I mean, if you wanted to, you could have like a little pocket there and a little pocket there. And there is another page inside that hasn't got anything on it. You know, you could use it for that if you wanted to as well. So there's my little folio. It's going to go into my journal too. So let's see, my fairy should be dry now. Oh, look how gorgeous. Oh, I love it, love it. And like I say, I want to be able to write on these pages. So nothing is going to be popped on permanently. I want to be able to write on there and then put this on the top of it like that. Something going on here. Oh, it's my fairy, of course. Like that. And then I can take that off, write on it and put it back on again. If I wanted to, I could do a little dangle, move my little dangle to there, but I'm not going to bother because I've got that one there. Then on this page, I'm going to put my car pocket. So I've got a car cut out here, but I have got another one, and I think it's the same car that I printed off. If it's a similar size, I'll do it in 3D as well, because I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the 3D. Yeah, it's very, very similar. I think I'll do that. And then I thought I could pop my pockets in there rather than have them taking up space. I'll put these two little pockets in like that one and that one, because there's not a lot of writing space on these tags. But what I can do is I can write on the back of my pockets as well, and I can, oh, Layla Bow, because that's it. I can take them out and write on here as well. So that's those 2 pages done. On here, I'm going to put that on this side. I want to put something in the corner of this page, and I have cut out some things that are to go in the corner. So Bobo, quiet baby. Honestly, that dog, I couldn't love her anymore if I tried, but when she starts barking and she won't shut up, I could gleefully throttle her. I could. She's a noisy little mare. So I'm just going to put some double-sided tape down the side and across the bottom. Do we need one on here? I think we could. Let's have the mushroom. No, we've got a mushroom. Let's have the books on that one. And it just looks like a little page embellishment, but somewhere I've got a big journaling card. See, that'll go into there, and it'll stay there when you close your journal and what have you. So here, I was going to clip it to the edge of the page. Wondering if I could, yeah, I could put a little dangle on there. Let me get my charm dangles out and see if I've actually got anything in here that I could use. So what I'm going to do is take that green off there. It does go, the green does, but I really wanted orange, so I'm going to put the orange button on. Then that card with the flowers on that are more the right colour. Then the piece of lace. And then pop it onto there. Like that. And that's holding that on there. But I can also tuck something behind it. So I can tuck, if I wanted to, I could tuck that journaling card behind there. And I think I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to decorate that journaling card because it means I can write on both sides of it. Unless I'm desperate to decorate. I mean, how can I be desperate to decorate it? But you know what I'm like. So the next thing I'm going to do is this pocket. As I said, Hither and Yon Studios Friday freebie this week was round pockets, and she'd done 2 pages of them actually, and they are nice, really nice, but they're in really dark blue, like stars and night colours. Beautiful though. And I thought what a good idea it was, and I thought, oh, I could do that but with a pumpkin rather than with a circle. So I found this picture of a pumpkin, which I'm supposed to be cutting into a circle, aren't I? And I'm not doing. And I'm going to use it, and then I've got the bottom half of the pumpkin as well, which I'm going to use, and it's going to be my pocket. And then I just need to find something to pop in it. Could have done with it being slightly bigger, I think, but you'll get the idea. You'll know what my idea is when I show you how to do it. I suppose it could be any shape really, couldn't it? You could have 2 squares, you could have, yeah. But I did like the circle idea, and I did want to apply it to the pumpkin, so that's what I'm going to do. And to get this, what I do in my app is I get the picture to the size I think I want it, and then I copy it and paste it, and then I cropped it to half the size, this one. But if you copy and paste it, you know that you've got both the same size, don't you? So what I'm going to do now is just glue that around the edge. You won't even see that it's on there, look, will you? It's so, because it's the actual same thing, you won't know it's even a pocket. And I could glue that onto the corner of a page like that and stick something in there. So that's what I'm going to do there. I'm going to put it in the corner of the page like that, so it just looks like a page decoration, and then I'm going to stick something in it so you can see that it's actually a pocket. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll fit into there nicely. Oh, maybe it'll fit behind. Will it fit behind? I don't know whether it's glued itself. Oh no, it hasn't. That's fine. Yeah, it'll fit behind actually. And then I can see if I can fit something else in the front. I don't really want to use that. So I have got, I've got these tags, but they're going to be two. Maybe I can put this one in the back and that other one in the front. There we are. It just about fits in there. And then we can have that little mushroom in the front. And just for safekeeping, we'll tuck it behind there as well. There we go. So that's that full and done, and then I need a little corner picture for here. Let's see what I've got. Let's have the mushroom one. I've got anything to go in it. I'll tell you what I have got. I've got some of these papers. These were given to me, sent to me all the way from America by the lovely Tammy. Look at these, aren't they pretty? And look how the edges are, look. They're so cute. So I could have a couple of these in there, couldn't I? That'll just tuck in there nicely, look, and it'll stay in there. It's nice and lightweight. Yeah, they've got the same pictures are repeated a few times, so yeah, they're lovely. And I love sunflowers. I've got some sunflowers in my garden that have grown, so really pleased with me growing this year. Oh, that's nice. Autumn is calling me home. Yeah, let's have that one. Pop that one in there. Oh, look at that, Tammy. Ha, love it. So let's see what else I've got. Those are going to be my ATC cards. I've got these as well that I've bought. Let's have one of these just to decorate the corner of a page. Aren't they cute? I'm going to have Hello Autumn with this one here. Oh, they're ever so sticky. Oh, they really are. I'm just going to stick that on there like that, just so it says Hello Autumn. Got them, and I've got some edges. Maybe I could put an edge. It's along these, look. Put one of those down the edge of there, couldn't I? Which one should we have? The mushroom one? Yeah, let's have the mushroom one. Talking to myself here. Yeah, I'm going to have the mushroom one. I'm going to cut the bottom off there so it'll come out easily. And then these were from the range again. The range really do have some great stuff in. I love the range for crafting stuff. I mean, we have got a Hobbycraft, but it's expensive, so I tend to avoid Hobbycraft. I'll just use Vinted Temu, and so I could do it like that, or I could do it across the bottom like that, couldn't I? Let's put it across the bottom, because it'll be the wrong way up if I put it down the side, and that'll annoy me. It's ever so sticky though. There we go. So that bit can go back on. Here we are. Stick that back onto there. I could put the acorns down the side. They look more like they ought to go sideways, so let's put them down the side. There we go, so that's those two decorated. And then another thing that I've got is some of these that I made. When I made them to swap, I made myself some as well. So I can use one of those as an over the page tuck, can't I? That could be an over the page tuck. It could be a hidden paper clip. Hidden paper clips are easy to make. So you get a piece of card, fold it in half like this, put your paper clip on it. We'll cut the bottom off so that it's a bit of a better length, and then I'm going to use this to tuck over the page. It's going to be a hidden paper clip like that. I'm going to round the corners. So that it looks nicer. I'm also going to pop a little picture on there. Let's do him with 3D tape because we can. No other reason than we can. First of all, I need to do the hidden paper clip. So for that, you glue all around your paper clip like this. I actually don't know whether I want the other side of that, you know, instead, because that's... No, I do like that side better, yeah. And then you glue that to it like that. But don't glue the bottom because you need to be able to get to your paper clip. And then you do the other side. Oh, I bet that's already stuck because it's art glitter glue. It would do, wouldn't it? So it's on a bit of a wonk, but not to worry. My own fault. I'm not doing it quicker. So that's how easy it is to make a hidden paper clip. As easy as that. Normally you would glue the whole thing and you would cut it to the bottom of the paper clip, but because I want to use it to clip things into, I haven't done that. So now I can put it onto my page. I get it in between the card in there. There we go. There we are. There. Like I say, it's on a bit of a wonk. I haven't got it quite. Layla Bobo, you're being too noisy. What are you shouting for? Hey? You've had your dinner? So I'll pop that little creature. I don't know what sort of creature it is, but I'll pop that there. Layla's really going for it, isn't she? I've got a basket of what looks like bread there. I bet it's pumpkin bread. I'll pop that down the side there. And now I need something to tuck in here. So I have got these little mini file folders that I made. I never actually got around to decorating them, but I've got some things to decorate them with. I've got, let's get everything out. I'm going to fold that in half. And tuck it in there. There we go. And that's great. It's a decoration for the page. I've got another extra thing to write on. And then when I turn it over to the other side, I need to find something to tuck in there. So I'm thinking I'm going to tuck this in there, but I need to just decorate it first. Maybe I can put, see, I've got these as well. I've got more than one. I've got 3 of them. But I do want to use them. Oh, that would look nice on one of them, wouldn't it? That butterfly. I might pop that on because that is quite cute, that little bead thing there that looks like a bird, isn't it? Let's use this again. Oh, I forgot about my gnomes. Let's use some of them on them. That would work, wouldn't it? And then I need something to tuck inside it. I suppose I could actually write inside it, but I don't really want to do that. I want something to tuck inside it. Or maybe I could just leave it empty and tuck something inside it if I wanted to. I could do that, couldn't I? Let's put this on the back. Yeah. Cozy nights and a mug would go nicely. Yeah, let's go with that then. Cozy nights and a mug. So there's my little folio. I'm not going to put anything in it because I've decided that if I want to put something in it, I can do then. I don't have to put anything in it, but if I wanted to put pictures or something in there, I can do. I want to put a little picture on here. That one would fit beautifully, so that can go on there. I think what I'll do is just put something in the corner of this one again. Well, that's really nice. I could put that there like that and use it as a pocket, can't I? Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, this glue sticks beautifully. It really is fantastic glue, and you don't need a lot of it. Look at the tiny amount I've put on there, and that'll stick that down almost immediately. Hi love, I'm recording, I'll be there in a minute. So let's cut this out to put in there. So that can go in there like that, look, and that is properly stuck down. It's not going anywhere. Yeah. Okay, 2 more pages in the back cover to do. So let's have some more of these gnomey gnomes. I'll have the one that's got all the pumpkins. I like all the little, there's little tiny bits as well. You could do a page edge with those, couldn't you, if you wanted to. I'm going to get the gnome that's got all the pumpkins with it. I'm not entirely sure what I've done here, but I've made a right pig's ear of it. Yeah. These are from the range as well. Yeah, you can't tuck anything behind it because it's got too much glue on it. It's very gluey gooey. And then on this page, what I've got is another one of these. I've got 2 more, I think. It's a bit big, isn't it? Perhaps that'd be the best one to have in there. Yeah, we'll have that one in there, I think. And I think what I'll do, I'll pin it to the side with a paper clip. And I'll put a little dangle in the edge of the paper clip. I'm going to put this on. I really like that leaf. That would be good, wouldn't it? And then, yeah, there we go. That's on now. Yeah, that's all right. So put that through there like that. Got that there. I could probably put a journal card or something inside it. It's got bicycles and trees on it, this one has. It's quite nice. Let's see if I need to decorate this a bit. I probably do. So pretty though, isn't it? See what I've got that I can decorate it with. I've got these trees. See what they'll look like on it. What do we think? And then I could put the... So that's that side done, and then this side. There we go. Perfect. Really cute that is, and it's got lots of writing things in there, and then that can go, might just fit between them two. Oh. Yeah, and then there's just the back cover. What can I put on there? A nice picture would be good to go on there, wouldn't it? Or maybe some of these. Imagine if that could go on there, sort of belly band style. Or maybe I could just glue it on there. I do really like it. And then I could have this thing of apples just there in the corner, just to make it look pretty, really. I'm not bothered about using the back cover. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll do that then. Right, I think we're done. Let me just tidy up and see what I've got. See if I've got anything else I might want to add in there. Okay, so I've tidied up. Let's have a quick flick through and then that'll do. So here's my cover, which is probably my favourite part of this journal. Can you see the sparkling? Oh, I love it. Love, love, love. And then we've got a little folio there. We've got a little corner tuck. We've got a pocket. Lots of another tuck there. Another. That's just a paper clip holding that pocket on. Again, a little tuck there and pocket made out of a pumpkin. These are the lovely papers from Tammy that she sent me there in that corner tuck. Then we've got in the middle, we've got a little gnome, and then we've got some page edging there. We've got a corner tuck there. We've got a hidden paper clip there with a folded piece of card in it. They've gone all wonky. I've got on a wonk somehow. There we go. You can soon sort it out. Then on this page, we've got the other side of the paper clip, which is holding in a little file folder, and I can pop things into there if I want to. Over here, I've got another little pocket holding that big tag. I could put a picture on there. I might do that at some point. Over here, we've got a cute little gnome, and then another file folder. Love how that came out. And it's got several things in there that can be written on. And then on to the last page, I found a few more little pictures to add on to that. And then we've got these cute sayings down the side here. So yeah, that is my little add-on for my journal. So that I've got some of the lovely autumnal bits that I've been using to make other people things for the swap. So yeah, really pleased with that. I hope you enjoyed that and got a little bit of inspiration from it. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.